All right, good morning, good morning. Thursday, February 6th, taking a look at NASDAQ. Let's jump over to the hourly chart. Look at this action so far this week. Very, very similar to what we saw last week. Very, very similar. You've got the big move Sunday night, right? Gap down, big selling, and then buyers just set up trend higher, right? Very similar this week. Got the big gap down. Low is marked on Monday. Buyers just set up. Trend higher. So very, very similar action for back-to-back weeks here. For today, the question is, does the theme continue? Do we see that continuation move? NQ is starting to get into the upper portion of the range. When we zoom out a little bit here, let me flip to the 2-hour chart. Looking at that 2-hour, we can start to see more resistance up in this area. Definitely some more resistance up in this area, right? When we think about the entirety of the range, price is definitely closer to that upper portion, that upper quadrant of the intermediate term range there. So for today, what I'm going to be looking at is how price responds to 730, 730. It's the main level of interest for this morning. Yesterday, what we have is pretty much Tuesday's late day range gets sold during the overnight session, 4:30, and the weekly volume point of control gets tested during the overnight session. Buyers step in. Here's your open right here near 550. See the continuation move up into 650 and then prior day high. And then we have yesterday a late day range that builds out above prior day high. That gives way to a 3:50 p.m. push into session highs to close near the highs. Overnight action shows continuation of that. Just shy of 850, right? And then we get the selling back down into 730. Levels continue to work quite nicely, but you get that test into 730, and now we're kind of into no man's land here. Into no man's land. So I'll be looking at 730 as the primary focus for this morning, as well as the overnight high and the 850 level of interest. We're also going to have the prior day high near here as a reference point. It's right up there, 795, basically 800. Look how well that prior day volume point of control held as support overnight. Right, here's your prior day structure. Got that range right through there. Now, we do have NFP tomorrow, so it could be a bit of a slower session, right? Yesterday was an expansion day. We have NFP tomorrow. That's definitely going to be market moving. So I am expecting a slower session. Of course, I'll let price prove me incorrectly if it wants to, but that's the expectation for right now. So session volume point of control 775 right here with VWAP. I'm looking at either prior day high or that 730 area, maybe prior day volume point of control. Let's see how we're looking off the open here in about 40 seconds. All right, there's the open. There is the open, no gap. No gap whatsoever this morning. No 10 a.m. data or anything like that. So NQ is, for me, there's all no man's land. Just staying patient here. Patient. See if we get a test down into 730. Okay, a little bit of a bounce there versus that value area low. Still cash personally. Send that structure build out. Letting it build, letting it build. What is that? Probably your 61% fib right there, I would guess. Let's see. Just eyeballing it. Yep. Almost perfectly. A little too early to be throwing the fibs up. And Q getting back in a VWAP session volume point of control right there. Oh, my priority high may be off. Yeah, that's a good shout, Mish. Yeah, I may have to update the script. Yeah, the actual prior day high RTH is 788. It's within 6 points, probably close enough, but 6.9. 6.9. Where are you guys getting 6.9 from? When in doubt, check the RTH chart. There it is. 21787.5. Oh, you guys make up your own prior day high. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. It's all making sense now. It's all coming together. I see. I see. Just make our own levels. We're just making stuff up. All right, so NQ bumping into that session volume point of control, sellers stepping in there. Some will call that the prior day high. Not me, but it looks like some will. Not I, not I. All right, NQ bumping into 775 again. Just kind of caught here in this little pre-market structure. Pretty slow open. Well within expectations for today so far. Well within. Got Russell into prior day high. You got ES coming into prior day high. That's the Opinicus prior day high, not the Chrissy prior day high. Just FYI. Look at this action. Wow. I hope no one's getting chopped up already. I am hopeful. I am hopeful. All right, just about 15 minutes into the sesh. Look at this volume. 15 minutes in, almost below minimum threshold already. There you go. NQ new high of day. Waking up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Nice push there. No entry for that push, so just let it go. Let it go. No chase. All right, coming back into that prior day high area. Real prior day high, I think it's 87. 87, yeah. Just FYI. It's like right through there. Then Q retesting the session high. Yeah, the actual prior day high is like 87. And as always, I go RTH chart. Regular trading hours chart. I think the script I wrote is pulling a little bit of that after hours data. If we scroll, yeah, it's pulling a little bit after the close, so I'll have to change that when I get a chance. Really should not be that big of a deal except during earnings season. Get more of those after hours moves. Pretty much no interest there. Friday high. We're back into VWAP, back into that pre-market structure. I'm gonna start to take that fib as we get into 10 a.m. About 9 minutes till 10. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. 50%. 50% with VWAP right there. Let's see if they can show some follow through above prior day high. And Q back into 800. Gave it a little sample there, trailed very tight, later entry. Tight trail. First play of the day. First play of the day, 10 points, nothing crazy. Just warming up. Just warming up, you know? There's that push. There's your new high. Trail just a tad tight. Just a tad tight there. That was nice though. That was the Rain Man entry. 50% fib. VWAP. VWAPy. Got your prior day high right there. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I like it. Opening print, yeah, good confluence. Yep, I like that. That's a good call. That was actually a really nice entry. You also have that pre-market structure right in that zone, so strong case can be made there. NQ just shy of the overnight high. Overnight high is 21,832. No break of the overnight high on that last test. Back into that prior day high area. We are getting into 10 a.m. Just FYI, no data or anything. No 10 a.m. data. Let's see how this 15-minute bar closes here. 2 minutes, a little less than 2 minutes for that 15-minute bar closure. All right, 10 a.m. coming up here in 30 seconds. NQ right back into that 50% fib, as well as VWAP. We did not see a real test of that overnight high there before sellers stepped in again. Our expectation is for a little bit of a slower session today. So it could be a little choppier. Keep that in mind. There's 10 a.m. No data. No data. So NQ is just sitting right here on the prior day high. Buyers want this area to hold. We've got the fib buy zone there and VWAP as well. So ideally they can show a push above 800. This may just be another lower high in the making here. All right, getting into that session volume point of control now, 764. Check out that 15-minute closure. 15-minute now through prior bar low. See that candle there? NQ into session volume point of control. D-wall, nicely done, sir. Now we can see prior day high rejecting at 21,787. Look at volume here. Look at that volume. So expectations remain for that slower sesh, right? Not expecting any huge moves today. So actions are going to reflect that expectation until price proves them incorrect. That's the game plan for this morning and for today. And the logic there is yesterday was that trend day move, big expansion move. And tomorrow is NFP. Got NFP tomorrow. NFP. All right, buyers will be looking for that prior day high to hold as support now. That is 787 and a quarter. Is that the first print below? Almost. First print below. Minimum volume threshold. That's 750 contracts per 1 minute bar. NQ working on 800 right here. See if buyers can break that area. Any takers down in that zone? I have a little sample there. Sampled it. A little morsel. NQ getting back into the highs. Take a little more off. Raise the trail below 800. Can we get a new high of day? New high of day, please. Let's see it. I'll raise that trail just below 810 as we get into session highs here. New high of day should unlock overnight high. I think I'll just slap an order out at the overnight high in case it gives a big rip. Dez is riding. Nice. I'll raise the trail to 814. Need a break of the highs right here. Trail taken. All right, not bad, not bad. We take it. We take it. What is that? It says bottom of the prior day high. It was like 788 entry ish. Up into 815. Okay. All right, all right. Nice, Des. Let's go. Started red, ending green. There we go. Good recovery. So far, 2 long setups taken, both pretty much versus that prior day high VWAP fib buy zone area. If you're into that sort of thing. NQ, new high of day. So trailed just a tad tight, but I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that on a day like today, personally. And NQ into overnight high right here. Whoa, geez. Forgot to, whew, that was almost a disaster. I forgot to cancel that order I had out near overnight high. Make sure you're pressing that exit at market and cancel button after a trade. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Don't want to find yourself in an accidental short. NQ into overnight high right here. 850s next up. Nice push. Nice push. Trailed a bit tight. Buyers continue to show their strength. Near term is bullish. Near term is bullish. Intermediate term is neutral. Let's re-up our 2-hour. Yeah, so the intermediate doesn't really flip bullish until you start to see some action above 22K, 22,100. So we're still just in the upper portion of that intermediate term range. Let's see, NFP could change that tomorrow. Chad Green with small gains. Nice. Very nice. All right, NQ just shy of 850. 850 level of interest. Anyone still riding the long? Benny? Benny, you still riding? I don't know if Benny's here today. Guess not. Looks like the Opinicus bot was long. Wowzers. Opinicus bot. Almost 1 hour into the sesh. There's 850 overnight high holds as support. Little micro re-entry. Blip below overnight high, trap some shorts, and just new high of day. The little short Trappington right there. There's your true test of 850. Check out that 5-minute now. A little bit of exhaustion on that 5-minute. That was a nice little push. Not bad, not bad. So the theme continues. Little weakness during that overnight sesh. Test prior day volume point of control, right? Gets bought up. And fresh highs for the week. All right, we can bring that fib back. So your 50% still aligns pretty nicely with that prior day high. Potential lower high in the making there after that 5-minute exhaustion candle. That's the D-wall entry. D-walla. NQ coming back in a prior day high. Looks like maybe some breaking news hitting the tape. NQ right into VWAP. VWAPy. D-wall's locking. Nice. It's a nice little lower high there. It's the D-wall entry. Lower high at the overnight high. The D-wall special. Let's see how this area is going to be traded. Keep an eye on that 5-minute closure, 90 seconds for that 5-minute. Well, all things considered, some decent action this morning. Volume tapering back down again. Timmy's loaded up on the espresso. All right, Christina, take care. Yeah, D, well, we'll have to see with NFP. NFP tomorrow could be the catalyst. We shall see. All right, NQ getting into session volume, point of control. You also have the 61% fib right in this area. Right in there. Took a little scalp on that second THT play. So far, 2 for 2. Very nice. Mr. Ray. Beautiful. May see that session volume point of control shift here shortly. Couple minutes. About 1 hour into the sesh. How's the morning for everyone anyway? How we doing? Staying green? Staying green out there? Albert 1 for 2. All good. All good. 1 for 2. D-Wall green, Chad 2 for 1. 2 wins, 1 loss, I take it, that means. All right, NQ trying to give a little push here. There we go, right into value area high. Nice little spring with that microstructure there. Not bad, not bad. And rejection right at value area high. Trailed there, same ray. Decent little scalp. Done for the day, yeah, probably same. I expect it to get a little choppier here. Do not want to get caught. Stacking it in the combine, nice. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is getting choppy here. Choppy. Choppy, choppy. There's that push. There it is. Yeah, it's been a little slower. A little slower. 3 pretty nice setups today. 4, actually. 3 longs and a short. 2-hour trader framework. Absolutely printing today. Add in that prior day high. And then the fib buy zone. Pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Then you have that lower high at the overnight high. It's a pretty standard setup there. The correct prior day high, yeah. And Q back into overnight high. Very nice push. All right, folks. I think we call it there. That's a pretty solid morning. Pretty solid. So focus for today remains the same. We're looking at 850. We're looking at that prior day high. But main objective now is to not give back early morning gains, especially if price just continues to trade within this range. We do have NFP tomorrow. Oh, look at that. We got some news, Mish. Look at that. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's why you keep your trails in right there. Look at that volume. Geez. Look at that highest volume of the session. Coming into session low. There's D-Wall trying to fill his order right there. What a move. What a move. Yeah, that's why you keep your trails in the broker. None of that mental stop tomfoolery. You think your mental stop is gonna work on that? Nah. Nope. That money is gone. All that selling doesn't even leave the intraday range. So yeah, just more proof. Some decent volatility, but look at the structure. We're still here within the intraday range. So like I said, don't get chopped up. Don't overdo it. Keep your gains from this morning. It's looking like a beautiful day today here in Dallas. It's already 70 out. Enjoy some sunshine if you got it. NFP tomorrow. So save some mental capital. What I was saying before that liquidation happened is NFP probably a tradable event tomorrow, post data. Can look for some setups during that pre-market sesh. But we'll be live. So keep it going in the think tank here. Otherwise, see you guys.